Sometimes it's nice just to take a break from politics, your job, all those other crazy things in life, firmware flashing, HID tuning, and all that stuff, and just do some FPV or some great RC stuff. Back in June, when I took a little break from FPV for 4 or 5 months, I kind of did that. I picked up a Traxxas TRX-4 Sport. Now, Traxxas, if you don't know, is one of the biggest names in RC. If you've went into a hobby shop, more than likely you have seen a Traxxas vehicle. They make fast things, big things, small things, all kinds of stuff. So the TRX-4 Sport here is based off of their TRX-4 platform, which is a scale crawler trailer type of vehicle. And you can see from the video here just all the things that you can do, drive around with your Traxxas TRX-4 Sport. They run on 2S lipos, 3S, all that kind of stuff. And, you can have a lot of fun with these things. You can scale them out, make them look as cool as you want with nice little scale details and all that kind of stuff, like roof racks and axes and different bodies and lights and all kinds of cool stuff. And also FPV it. And put Crossfire in it, and do RD Rover, and all that fun stuff. So eventually, maybe I will get to that stuff. Before that, though, we're going to start with just the basics. This is my TRX-4 Sport here with the original body that it came with. And if you take a look here at my latest body, you'll see I've got a Rush VTX, a Micro Eagle on there, and just an antenna. The whole goal eventually is to make this look all pretty and kind of cover it up with some set scale accessories so it doesn't look so, put together with hot glue as it is now and all that kind of stuff. But, I've got the lights on there and everything, and you just take a look and you see what a nice job that Traxxas does. They sell you the nice kit that just hide your wires and make everything really good. Now, I don't want to get into like a full-blown review video or anything like that, but this is the frame on my TRX-4 Sport. I've done some upgrades to it, a lot of them which are free, by rearranging the bumpers, increasing the height a little bit, just making it a better, more capable vehicle. If you see people driving the whole Emax FPV car, which is great, I FPV'd a souped up axial bomber RR-10 about 3 years ago, and it was a fun experience, but video wasn't that good back then and everything else. Now we've got rapid fire, great antennas, high powered VTXs that work, and I can tell you the video and stuff has been working just fantastic. I'll show you some of that here at the end of the video. But you get one of these right out of the box with the kit. You just add a battery to it. They're completely waterproof. You can go out and do whatever you want. You can just hook up a VBAT lead here like we're all used to doing, solder it right into your XT60 connector, and then wire yourself up an FPV system. The Rush tank is already conformal coated and waterproofed. It's got a pretty big thick heat sink on there, so since you're not moving as fast, you can crank the power up and it's not going to get as hot. Everything's just a win. It's great. So I've done some mechanical upgrades. I said a bunch of the free stuff like rearranging the bumpers and everything like that. I've added a more powerful servo. The whole point compared to like one of those Emax vehicles is you don't want to like flip over and get stuck when you're trying to like FPV through the woods. So we need this thing as like bulletproof and strong as it can be. We need it to like hold its ground. We don't want it like flipping over and all that kind of stuff. We want good ground clearance so we can get above everything. The TRX-4 Sport comes with all of that stuff, and you can make it even more bulletproof with a very small amount of money by just adding a few key components. Here's a look at the remote that comes with the TRX-4 Sport. I have added this little mobile phone holder here because this thing will do telemetry and get all that kind of stuff for you as well. With Bluetooth, it auto updates to receivers like Crossfire. It's really sweet. And then you can actually point at your crawler and record if you want to while you're doing like close-up shots and everything, because you don't have to like FPV, you know, all the time. You just don't have to, but it's fun that you can do it. Now, when we're talking about FPVing one of these crawlers, we're talking about getting a signal for acres, not miles, like we typically would with long range type of ships and everything else like that. So that's a good thing for us, because that just opens up a whole lot more things that we can do. So I've been testing some stuff out, and I've actually had some really good success with everything. Really good success as far as video penetration and everything. I've done some testing with a couple different cameras. Right now I'm running the Micro Eagle on there. As you saw, the Micro Eagle really looks great through the HDO2s. I mean, if you got HDO2s, the Micro Eagle is the way to go. And you might have saw at the end of my other video where I was showing the RUNCAM Robin, and the video just didn't look as good. But you take a look at this power play video here of the Micro Eagle mounted on top of this thing, and it is just fantastic. The video quality is just amazing. And then of course with rapid fire and everything else like that, when we get like back into the woods, there's just barely any problems at all. And this is off the DVR. You know, the DVR is always a little bit worse, but it just looks great. And just kind of show you, you know, what we're dealing with here. You know, this thing can pretty much go through everything. It was pushing down all these little tree saplings. If I get stuck, you got reverse, you can get up a little bit. Staying really good and planted to the ground. Now, I haven't really challenged it FPV to a good point yet, like really blasting back into there, because I really don't have any trails or paths cut back through here. And, you know, it's wintertime, there's snow on the ground. Really don't know what I'm looking at back through there, but I do plan on doing some of that. I know when I was into RC cars in the past, back there in the corner, I've got a lot of big rock piles, a bunch of flagstone and stuff like that to play with. But you can just see that this thing is just powering through everything. The whole time, I'm just sitting in my garage, in a chair, just driving and everything else like that. The video signal is great, as close as I am to the ground. Control range is fine. And if we want more, we can just keep on going. We can go with crossfire. We can go with 1.3 video or 2.4. There's a lot of different things that we can do. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about this or would like to see more content, just let me know. I'll put it up. I am going to go over some more stuff as this kind of progresses. But if you want to know what kind of upgrades I got going on, this and that, just, you know, let me know in the comments below what you think. So thanks a lot, guys, and we will talk to you later.